Nike men's 2 mile underway.
And Lee, you heard Todd talk about the fact that it was a little cool for the pole vaulters tonight. It is ideal conditions for this race, the 2 mile.
Muhammad Ahmed, Bailu, Barega, Bohr, Chelimo and Chesrick, as we've mentioned, Idris, Erasa, Ryan Hill, who we featured also in our introductions, Kip Kachia, Kiplimo, Lamong, Mead, Eric Jenkins. Keep an eye on Eric as well as we watch this 2 mile event unfold.
Well, this is a real disappointment to see that the field has not gone with the pacemakers. There are 2 pacemakers. Kiribel Erasa is supposed to take him through 3 laps, and then Lopez Lamong, one of the world's best runners, was going to try to take him 2 more laps, aiming towards an 8-minute pace for the 2 mile. And unfortunately, they let the others...
Edward Chesrick, is he too far back at the moment for you, Craig?
I just don't feel like he's run a positive race here. You know, he was the guy who ran a 3:49 mile indoors, the second fastest ever at that distance, came back the next day and beat a number of the guys in this field at a really high-class 3,000 meters, and you said, boy, the world is his. This is a guy who got it done in college. He's going to go to the professional ranks and own these guys, and we're just not seeing that kind of race from him right now.
He is 4th to last. So the race is not panning out the way that the local hero, who is still, by the way, in pursuit of his U.S. citizenship, which has been a real talking point, and it's been an elongated process and story, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. You know, he's been in this country for 8 years, came as a high school student to St. Benedict's Prep in New Jersey, and then, of course, the 4 years at Oregon. And here we go. Barega making a nice move to go into the lead.
The bell lap. And Barega, the 18-year-old. So we've seen 2 teenagers feature at the front of the pack in this Nike men's 2 mile event. Meanwhile, Chesrick is gone. He has dropped way off the pace. Chelimo isn't done, though. Look at this.
Chelimo, you know, he seemed like he was on his way to win the 5,000 meters at the recent Shanghai Diamond League. He went to the lead and then started looking around a bunch and got beat at the end. Ooh. And it's Barega who's really putting the hammer down now, 2nd at the World Indoor Championships.
Barega, and then Chelimo, and then Bailu into the final stretch. Has Paul Chelimo got something special left? Can he do it? Oh, Barega is going to just be agonizingly too quick over these final 50, 60 meters. It's Barega, the 18-year-old, with the win in the Nike men's 2 mile. That was impressive over Paul Chelimo.
Heady running by Barega. You mentioned it earlier that he went to the lead and pushed the pace, trying to get up to the pacemakers when no one else would do it. Took a few laps a little bit behind and resting as we see Chelimo. You know, we're used to seeing Paul Chelimo out-sprint just about everybody in the world, but not tonight, as it's Barega who sprints to an excellent last lap finish of well under 60 seconds to take this race.
And no records in any danger tonight, that's for sure, at an 8:20.01.